All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to just give my quick thoughts on this recent Supreme Court case overthrowing affirmative action, right? So for those who may not be familiar with affirmative actions, it's basically a bunch of incentives and programs that are private and government sanctioned. I mean, they're sponsored through the government to basically give folks that have been historically excluded from Ivy League schools and things like that. This has to do with college. It basically kind of gives everyone somewhat of a increased fair chance. We all know that alumni, meaning that if your family graduated from that college, that you're more likely to get in, especially if they were a good student and they continue to contribute funding to that college. You're pretty much almost guaranteed to get in. So historically, they have excluded, anybody of minority status, ethically, mostly, let's see, religiously, especially now with the LGBTQ whole thing, if people of that status too. So what does that mean? That basically means that now, before, the affirmative action, let's just keep it real, it didn't really do anything. It was just something on paper to keep people within some kind of legal boundaries. But they could always justify you not getting in by saying something else besides your race, your religion, or your sexual orientation, things like that. But now they don't even have to give you they don't have to give you a look whatsoever, right? So now it's going to be a merit-based system, which falls hand in hand with grabbing yourself by your bootstraps. Now, I'm all about people working hard and doing what they got to do to succeed in life, and grabbing themselves by their bootstraps. They kind of like, get it how you live it. Like if you work hard, you'll be successful, which we know is not always true. So because the playing field is not level, and yeah, we all have bootstraps, but not all of our bootstraps are equal in length. So what that means now for minorities, if you're smart and you're paying attention to stuff, your next step is you realize that this is going to put your kids at a disadvantage. So that means your kids need to be ahead of the curve. And so how are you going to do that? You're going to have to learn things about business and things that people learn in Ivy League colleges, all while your kids are growing up, before they try to go to college. So that way, if they don't get selected to an Ivy League college or some college that they really want to go to, going to a college that's not within that status is not going to stunt them. Now, I'll tell you my whole purpose of this video is, one, tell you that myself, I joined the military, right? So the military is the one way for you to get around all this nonsense. Because I joined back in 2004, I've been able to get my bachelor's degree in leadership, and I'm working on my master's, which I should have by next year, in organizational leadership. I've gotten all that for free. So not only am I getting, steady paycheck, benefits, etc., but I also don't have to worry about the economy truly affecting my pay stability. And I also have the benefit of getting all this college for free, because a lot of colleges out there, they'll match the price for military specifically. Military will only pay up to $275 per credit, and so a lot of these colleges, they match it. And then you also have your GI Bill, which that's basically like free money that the government gives you to go to college. You basically donate a lump sum or a percentage of your pay for like an allotted time, and then out of that you get like a whole stack to take you through college. So I've done both. I've used the GI Bill, and I'm using tuition assistance, which is the $275 per credit that I get to go to college pretty much for free. So that's like the amazing thing about it. And one thing that I love about the military is kind of gives you that equal footing and that chance to be successful and get ahead in life. So when I get out, not only am I going to have my pension for life, but also going to have a master's degree without the debt of the degree. And I have the experience, not just a piece of paper without experience. I'm going to have experience. So what I would encourage you to do is start looking at the military as a alternative option on ways to make yourself more competitive. And I'll go into that in another video. But for minorities, yeah, I mean, I know I'm in the Coast Guard, right? In the Coast Guard, we don't really have a lot of ethnic minorities, to be specific. So I always encourage ethnic minorities to join the Coast Guard to make it more diverse. The military as a whole has a big diversity and inclusion effort that they're working on. And so we're looking for more diverse talent. So don't want to make this video too long, but just want to give y'all my quick thoughts. But yeah, in summary and point, affirmative action was just like something to kind of help. But we all know it didn't really do anything. And so now they're just getting rid of it altogether, right? So that basically allows people somewhat have bias, because we all know people are biased in their thoughts and opinions. So now they get to live it out hidden. Now, I'm not saying everybody's got that intention, but historically, looking at statistics, if you look at colleges, Ivy League colleges, and you look at the percentage of minorities that are there, it's very like minuscule, very minimum. So if you're smart, you'll be thinking, you know what, maybe I should join the military, get my degree for free, basically. Well, it's not for free, through sacrifice of you, of course, working in the military up to like 4 years, get your degree. You know, you also get experience in the field that you pick, and then you get out the military not only with no debt, a degree, experience. So now you're, not only do you have a degree, but you also have experience, which means you can jump straight to the top of the line, have a higher chance of getting qualified, and also get paid more than somebody who just got out of college that has no experience. So that's my recommendation. But stay tuned to additional videos.